This year's volunteer award goes to Scot and Jenny Lloyd. Scot joined FCA while attending high school. Jenny attended her first FCA huddle at Tabor College, where she's listed as the first female inductee to Tabor's Hall of Fame. Scot and Jenny have been FCA volunteers for over 21 years.
It's just made a huge impact beyond what we could have imagined. We give volunteering, but I think we've received so much more than we give, and it's impacted us in ways that we never thought would be possible.
Jenny and I have run the Canton Galva huddle for over 21 years now.
And you can see the application immediately. Kids will hug us going out the door Sunday night and saying, "Wow, I needed that. This is going to make my week better. Thanks for praying for me."
One night we were in the middle of that huddle, and we always do a prayer circle. And this one kid looked at us and said, "My stepbrother committed suicide." So I went to the office the next morning, and I thought, man, I got to figure out a way to encourage these kids, because I started sending out this daily text, an encouragement text to just our huddle. We ended up having about almost 70 of the 105 kids in the high school on that daily text. And then it just, through the office that I work at and through travels, and now there's somewhere over 650 to 700 that get it all over the United States.
The FCA State Conference could not be what it is today without the Lloyd's dedication and determination.
Probably the reason I think that Jenny and I wanted to get involved in that, we've been involved in a lot of different ways in FCA, but you can see at a state conference where the message delivered and what ends up happening is kids' lives immediately you see are impacted. And especially on Saturday night when they have the message delivered, usually by a pro football player or a coach or somebody that we bring in as a special speaker. And that's what really impacted Jenny and I to give in so many different ways to the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, is because you can see that when you put in the effort here or the finances here, you see the impact almost immediately.
Scot and Jenny are always looking for ways to impact kids.
So Jenny and I literally would get in our pickup and drive to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport and pick up a truckload of Bibles, around 800 at a time usually.
Giving away Bibles is special for us.
We had the opportunity to hand out those Bibles to kids and coaches all across the state of Kansas, and that's been something we've done ever since, I think it's 2007.
This is really important to the kids. They know that we pray for them and that they're on a page in our prayer book. So I think it's a special thing, and I guess that's what families do. They care about each other, and so those kids are like family to us.
You know, I think we all want to stand before the Lord at some time at the end of our time and say, and hear those words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And we know that by impacting kids' lives, you not only impact them today, but if you can pour into the next generation, they have the opportunity to keep pouring into others, and that's what is so encouraging to us to see that impact. By now, you know, we've done this for 21 years. This is the first year that we actually have a kid of one of the moms that was in our 98 or 99 FCA at Canton Galva, and now he's a freshman in high school at Canton Galva. So you can see that, just that rolling over of pouring into the next generation and showing how God works so that they can carry it on to their next generation.